Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop into Willow Creek, which is the world that I started in. For the challenge, you either had to start in Willow Creek or Oasis Springs, and you stayed in that world for the entirety of Generation 1. The household that I started with, or the sim that I started with rather, was Liana Vaughn, aka Liana Lothario, the sim on the right. And she ended up getting married to Don Lothario. They had a bunch of kids. They were happy for a really long time. They're really a perfect match for each other. But now they're divorced, and that's why Dawn lives in Willow Creek and Liana lives in Newcrest. I also play with the Fangs and the Bjergsons because for the challenge you need powerful families to like interact with. So when Dawn cheated on Liana, she kind of reacted very quickly and she divorced him that same day. She moved to Newcrest. She already had a house that she was like building there. So she was already wanting like a change. She was already feeling restless in her life. Her and Don were already like having problems low key. So she kind of just was taken aback when he cheated and she just left. Like she didn't really give him any time to like talk about how he was feeling or anything like that. She just upped and dipped. So this is the house Liana lives in Newcrest. I think it is so pretty. It's still under construction, so don't do me, but I feel like it really represents Liana. It is a registered vampire lair. She has the plasma fruit trees outside in the front. It's real cute, real her. So let me introduce y'all to the two like additional main characters because I feel like Liana is always going to be a forever main girl, but these are the Generation 2 Sims. So this is Antonio Lothario. He is a teenage vampire and he is Dawn and Liana's first vampire child that they had together. He is very charming. He gets that from his dad. He's very perceptive. He can read people and he's a very like naturally gifted vampire. He basically wants to move to San Myshuno and take over, basically create his own vampire family in San Myshuno. He kind of reminds me of Marcel or Klaus from the originals. So this sim right here is Malaya Lothario, and she is Antonio's older sister, but they might as well be twins because they were born one right after the other. Malaya is a human sim, and she also wants to move to San Myshuno to become a singer and a songwriter. She also blogs from time to time about her family and her personal life, and she feels like someone should write the memoirs, someone should add to the vampire lore, and it might as well be her. She also realizes that she's not a vampire sim, so she's not immortal, so she feels like if she can't have immortality, she might as well have fame and fortune. So she's like using that as a way to cope with getting older if her mom decides not to turn her, and she knows that is very much so a possibility. She doesn't know if she will end up being a vampire sim. So let me show you guys their bedrooms because I feel like they're the most complete parts of the house. Hey Malaya girl. So this room right here is Antonio's bedroom. It is very vampire themed. He likes to collect rare objects and art, and he also has a picture of Vlad up on the wall. He kind of looks up to Vlad and resents him at the same time. Vlad is the one who originated their sire line, but he also kind of left Liana hanging after he turned her, so she had to learn a lot of lore and train like on her own, and Antonio doesn't really understand why. This is Malaya's room, very pink, very girly, very her. This sim right here is Shivani Fang. This is their niece and their older sister's daughter, and they're all around the same age. They're pretty close. They're pretty cool. Shivani is a clubber and she is like a party girl, very like it girl at her school, very popular. And that's pretty much all there is to Shivani. If she does go to university, it'll be to party and to meet boys, and that's it. That's all Shivani cares about. But yeah, this is Malaya's room. Very pink, very pretty. Lots of idol posters on the wall, lots of clothes. Just very posh, very pretty, very her. So I just finished building Liana an office because she is now a government agent. She has had quite a few careers. She has been a chef, a painter, and she was in the critic career. But after she left the critic career, she was just a stay-at-home mom for a while because Dawn's career was taking off as a pro athlete, and she really, even though she loves staying home with her kids, she loves like being a parent. She was starting to get pretty bored, especially because she thinks about her immortality a lot, and she was just realizing that she's gonna be alive for such a long time, and even though she loves like making art and making people happy with her art and her creations, she wanted to make an impact that affected people on a more deep level. So when she got a phone call saying that basically because of her good reputation and how popular she is, being a spy would be like nobody would suspect her. It was the perfect cover. She accepted the job offer really quickly, and it was a assignment that was in Newcrest, and it had to be with her being a vampire. So she was really like happy to take the job because she feels like she'll be helping a lot of people. So it is a couple days later. It is 2 a.m. on a Thursday night, and LIANA is feeling very confident. She's been feeling really good because she's been getting her work done. Everything's been going pretty well, and she's been wanting somebody to kind of share that energy with. I've been trying to see if she finds anybody attractive, if she wants to date, or do whatever. But the only person who she's really had eyes for this whole time is Dawn. They've been kind of like on and off, like seeing each other for little booty calls and stuff. That's how they ended up having their latest child, Romeo. So she's basically gonna hop in the shower and try to pop up on Dawn and see what he's up to. So here we are in front of Dawn's house, and LIANA is gonna make a vampiric entrance because in her mind, this is her house too, and she don't need to knock on no fucking door to get let in. So she is going to talk to her son Major for a bit and just catch up with him, and then she's gonna go ahead and go inside and see Dawn. I don't know, like watching LIANA use her vampire powers is so tea to me. Like I feel like she's such a powerful sim, and I don't know, it's just everything, such a flex. So here go Dawn with this dumb eco lifestyle bag on top of his head. She is gonna go over to him and basically tell him like, you have a son that you fathered. Yes, we are divorced, but you need to come see your son. And you would think like because she basically came over for a booty call, she would like start off being real nice to him. But no, her and Dawn's relationship right now, they're very like kind of sarcastic to one another. It's basically like a power struggle between them right now. And you can see like their relationship bar is pretty high for a divorced couple, but it's like they can't help but take little jabs at each other because there's still some tension. So at this point, Dawn is wondering, did LIANA come over there just to jab at him, or did she come over for another reason? It's kind of late. And I feel like LIANA's gonna be like, you know what? Not ask to be boyfriend, but I'm gonna apologize to you in bed, basically. Like, let's just go up to the bedroom. Like, all this talking obviously isn't getting us anywhere. Look at Dawn getting the compatible sentiment about LIANA. Literally every time they hang out with one another, he always feels like they're just so meant to be. She's his missing puzzle piece. So they just finished woohooing, and it was good, but LIANA is definitely going to dip. She is not going to lay up with Dawn, especially not with this eco lifestyle bag on top of his head. So she's like, I'm out. I'm not laying up with you. We are not together. This was just a booty call. Like, if he wants her back, he has to put in the effort, she feels. And I think that's part of the reason why she's so passive aggressive towards him. Like, she definitely feels like he needs to earn her back. She doesn't feel like she did anything wrong in the situation, being that Dawn is the one that cheated on her and not the other way around. Regardless of how he was feeling at the time, regardless of why it happened, LIANA don't really care. She just feels like he needs to earn his way back into her heart. So it is later that morning. It is 10:30 a.m. and LIANA is preparing to throw a house party for Sade. She is going to age up to a child, and LIANA always makes like a cake or some hors d'oeuvres for all the parties she throws. People love her cooking, so that's like her signature thing. So she is definitely going to she's going to make a cheesecake, I think, and another like tiered cake, and maybe like a little cocktail, like a shrimp cocktail for the party guests. Right now she's feeling pretty uncomfortable. She hasn't been drinking her plasma packs like that. She's just been like so busy with everything else. She hasn't really taken any time to take care of her needs. So after she finishes with this, I'm definitely gonna have her go over to the bar and maybe pour herself a little drink because she needs to unwind. Okay, for the shrimp cocktail, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the fridge, and she's gonna pour herself like a little plasma beer. LIANA is really trying to unwind because she knows that she's about to have the entire sideline over, and that includes Lily, who Don cheated on her with. And really, she's not even trying to deal with that situation. She's so past it, like she doesn't even care. But she more so wants to talk to them about what she's been working on in Newcrest and let them know that she's trying to make life better for the vampires and to try to keep like a low profile until things like come together. So LIANA just got a phone call from Nyla, her oldest child, and they're super duper close. So I feel like she's going to ask Nyla what she thinks she should do about Lily. Should she bury the hatchet with Lily and be her friend again and just look past everything? Or should she just have her in her sideline, like as an underling to do her bidding and just cut all personal ties? And she decided she's going to text Don and see how he's doing. She realizes she kind of just like smashed and left him, so she's not feeling guilty about it, but she's definitely like, I'm not gonna, make it seem like it wasn't anything to me. You're the only person that texted me today. She's gonna respond, and she's gonna just basically do a little bit of flirting and get ready for the party. So everybody is starting to show up. LIANA is looking cute. Nyla is looking cute. Everybody looks so good. Oh, here go Dawn coming through the door. LIANA sees him. She's gonna like sit down on the couch and try to look like casual, basically. And I'm waiting to see if Dawn is going to like come up and approach LIANA, or is he gonna like play it cool? Oh no, he's coming right over. He's coming right over to join the conversation. There goes Shivani and Francine, Nyla's daughters. They are so cute. Does LIANA look like a grandma? Does she give grandma teas? Cause not to me. Look at Dawn flirting already. I mean, they did just hook up last night, so well, really this morning. So they're definitely still like feeling each other from that. They're having good vibes. Hopefully they don't like beef with each other in front of the kids. Hopefully they keep it cute. I'm gonna have LIANA flirt back with him and just see where it goes, because I really want them to work out. I think comfortably compatible. Don really feels like LIANA is his missing piece, and you already know when Sims get up like that, they're about to go woohoo. Yep. Lily Fang is having some fun. Listen, as long as she's having fun by herself, that's fine. Like, I just can't take Lily trying to sleep with somebody else, especially not another vampire, because apparently they cannot control themselves in their urges. I guess Dawn is watching LIANA like in the shower. They're so freaky, but I'm gonna let them do them because that ain't none of my business, and they grown. So Sade aged up and she was a top-notch toddler. So she got level 2 in social, motor, mental, and creativity, which is T. She was an angelic sim, so I don't really know what aspiration or traits to give her. When it comes to me aging up my toddlers, I just be doing anything, child. So I'm thinking for her, I might choose social as an aspiration. And then for her trait, I'm just going to randomly roll it and get perfectionist, which is fine with me. Let's see how she looks. She actually came out really cute. Even her outfit is not bad. Like, usually their outfits are a mess, but she looks so adorable. Too bad she's sad. It's because she's been up all day long. I already know she's tired, but she is real cute. So they are finally done woohooing and asked to be boyfriend. Girl, we are not asking Dawn to be our boyfriend. If anything, Dawn needs to ask you to be his girlfriend. Like, anywho. Clara and Lily are over here talking in Malaya's room, and Clara basically suspects Lily of basically overdoing it with the plasma packs. Like, you can look at Lily and tell she's a bit like high off the plasma. She's not like drunk or anything. Like, she's literally been going a little too hard and she overindulges. Victor and Francisco, her husband and her son, they both know about it, and so does Dawn. But the fact that Clara can tell now is really not good for Lily, and she needs to pull herself together or else LIANA's gonna find out. So Dawn's gonna hop in the tub and LIANA is gonna go try to have like a heart-to-heart with Lily really before she speaks to like the entire sideline about what's going on. And basically, she doesn't have any ill will towards Lily. She still loves her like a sister, but Lily's basically like, I'm out. She's not ready to have this conversation at all. She's not ready for like some type of intervention, basically. And Claire's gonna try to bring it up, but Lily's like, bitch, shut up. Like, I'm fine. Why are you even doing this? Why are you even here? So LIANA just said goodbye to most of the guests for the house party, and she's gonna go into the room and basically say to Lily, like, what's up? How are you doing? I just wanted to talk to you and let you know that there's no hard feelings. Like, I'm not beefing with you. I talked to somebody and I basically understand what you're going through. I just need to know if you're going to be loyal to the sideline and have the best interest for us at heart still. And Lily's basically telling her that she's still her partner and that she basically still has her back. The way that their relationship even started was Lily used to mentor LIANA in business and just in life in general because Lily is older than LIANA. But now that the tables have kind of turned, LIANA just wants to make sure that everything is still good between them. She has no idea that Lily has been overdoing it with the plasma, that she's been, drinking from people without their permission. LIANA has no idea about any of that because Lily hides it from her. Francisco definitely knows about what's going on, and he's basically there just trying to keep the peace. Sierra has no idea. Now that Clara has caught on, she's definitely side-eyeing Lily, like trying to make sure that she keeps it under control, especially around LIANA. So the sideline has officially left, the meeting has been adjourned, and LIANA's gonna ask Don if he wants to like hang out for a bit. And of course Don is gonna say yes, like why wouldn't he, right? So they're going in here to woohoo again. Malaya, I know you don't want to see this, so you should really get out. Use the condom owned by Don Lothario. At least they're using condoms. Usually they don't, and she always ends up pregnant, so I'm gonna have Malaya come over here and hide from everyone, and I'm gonna have Antonio go to sleep as well. He'll just have to share a bed with Sade for the night, and I'll like build her a bedroom tomorrow. So they are finally done woohooing, and I don't know, like I really love them together, and I don't want to rush into like getting them back together like in a relationship, but I definitely feel like them dating wouldn't be such a bad thing. Suggestive look, LIANA is under the impression that another sim has their gaze fixed directly upon her. With a glimmer in their eyes, it's plain to see that Don has an intense interest in LIANA. So I definitely feel like I'm gonna have LIANA accept his advances because at this point, why not? They've woohooed a million times. They obviously still have love for each other. Their friendship and romance bars are completely full. Why not just go for it? She's having a fresh start with everybody else. Why not with Don? So Don is starting to smell a little bit because they've woohooed a million times. So LIANA is going to take control of the situation and she's going to command him to undress. Basically, their relationship is a back and forth and like kind of a playful power struggle. Don is very strong physically and LIANA is strong like as far as her vampire powers and abilities. So she's going to take control of the situation this time and basically be like, get undressed, get in that shower, we are about to woohoo, and really like take charge, but also showing him that it's a two-way street. He's interested in her and she's interested in him the same way. So they're gonna woohoo yet again. So I'm gonna let them go ahead and woohoo in the shower, use the condom owned by Don Lothario. He's really been pulling them condoms out like. So going up here and checking on Malaya, who is mortified upstairs instead of sleeping in her bed. She is going through it. Like, she has so many mood swings on top of being hot-headed. She just be going through it. Poor baby. I'm gonna get her a journal. And hopefully she can use it to really like write her feelings down and express herself. Yes, and confess embarrassing moments because she is going through it. And I feel like being the middle child, Malaya kind of gets like put on the back burner and people assume she's more independent than she is. So Don is finally out of the shower and LIANA is going to basically flirt with him a little bit. Wait, what? So, what? Don just became the boyfriend of LIANA. So I guess Don asked LIANA to be his girlfriend and she said yes, which is cute. I guess a mod did that. So they are together. I was thinking about doing it anyway, so that's perfect, bitch. So I feel like them dating is nothing serious. Like, they're not engaged, they're not married, but they can date or whatever, and he can kind of work on getting LIANA back and winning her over. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I hope you guys like this first episode of me coming back. I really wanted to make it kind of interesting, even though a lot of it was kind of like lore and just catching you guys up on what's been going on. But stay tuned for the next video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.